Hello, welcome to the workshop for an episode that's actually primarily aimed at the French-speaking crowd, but last year I only did it in French and there were disappointed comments from the English-speaking community saying we want to understand too, so you'll get it in English too this year. So it is the challenge Tir Sportif. This is the second year it's been running. It is a very informal shooting competition aimed at French gun tubers or anybody who can then post on YouTube. You don't have to be a pro YouTuber or anything like that. And the aim is essentially to get to know each other, discover each other's channels. You'll see people that you've never seen before, or you might not be aware of, that's doing content in your area of interest on guns, be it history or competition shooting or reloading and so on. So this is organised primarily by Thomas of Les Feux, Poudres and Xavier of Magnum 44 Tir et Rechargement. Both excellent channels. Thomas actually does put some effort into the subtitling of his, he reworks the subtitling of his videos, so perfectly accessible to the English speaking crowd. Both have excellent content. Both, like me, they do this as a hobby. But yeah, this competition is a springboard to discover other channels. So last year it was just a two-stage competition. It was 25mm pistol above .22 caliber, and it was then .22 rifle carbine, both in irons. .22 carbine you could use a sling, and that was it. You do your 10 rounds, you show the target. If you can film the target to see how you're doing. And all you get at the end is bragging rights, whether it's for the score, or for style, or for the firearm that you used. So this year they have expanded. We now have 4 categories. So we still have the large caliber pistol at 25, the rifle at the .22 rifle at 50. That can be a semi-auto or a manual. Everything is in irons. And new, we have large caliber rifle at 100 or further if you have the possibility. Also only irons with a maximum of a sling for support. And the final category is 25mm black powder pistol. Now there's no specification of what it is. I interpreted that as being muzzle loading pistol only, so not cartridge black powder, but anything is there, so you could find yourself up against some tricked out flintlocks or a nicely tuned percussion revolvers and that kind of thing. It's all mixed. I said you don't get a big medal or a prize at the end, it's just for fun. So let's have a look at what I'm going to be using for all 4 categories. For the 25mm pistol I've chosen my Cyberpunk Magnum MR93. Massive 6-inch barrel, extremely heavy, but on a good day also extremely accurate. Then for the black powder I have chosen more style over substance. This is the 1833 Officer's Cavalry pistol. It is a Delvine breech system, and yeah, I could have used my nicely tricked out reproduction flintlock in a nice small caliber, but no, we're going big. This is 18mm with micro rifling. For the .22 I have chosen a bit of nostalgia. This is the unique X51 bis semi-auto carbine. It is probably what quite a lot of people in their 40s, 50s and 60s started out with. This is what I started out shooting as a boy with my dad. And for the large caliber rifle I have chosen the Mass 44. So we shall see. I'll be shooting this at 200 meters. It's the only range I can pretty much have access to at the moment where I can shoot non-Swiss firearms. So all of these have their individual videos on the channel if you want to know more about them. And let's see, I shall start with the muzzleloader.
Also, Schiessen ist Geschichte. Der andere kommt jetzt nicht oben. Im Gräschen hängen. Machen wir das. Das Tisch hängen kommen und dann wird du kannst das was nehmen. Oh, kannst du das machen?
Ja, 13 Schuss. Sehr riesig, 13 Schuss mit der Boden. 3 werden gar nicht gerecht.
Shall we clean it up or?
I'm debating competition rules for the starting position at the time of the series rather than standing in the position. I think it's better.
I would do so too.
Yeah.
Just because someone else will have something to.
Yeah, I'll get a change for that.
So for the 2.2 carbine scoring, as you will have noticed, it is an electronic system, and unfortunately the frame rate of the indicator screen was not really tuned to the frame rate of the camera. But luckily we have this printout here, as you can see. Now this is a competition scoring system, so they're actually subdivided, each scoring ring is subdivided, but for the purposes of the competition we'll just take the first number. So we have 8, 8, 10, 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 10 and 10. So we'll take 1 off, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 off, which gives us a total of 92. So let's have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're all on. So let's take away 6, take away 12, plus 3, 15. So that makes us a total of 85. That's a shame about those ones around the edges. No real excuse for them. C'est parti!
Danke, der Kevin tut es.
Ja, der Punkt im Moment. Gameshift kennst du gut, können wir den anderen rein tun.
Ja, ja. Welcher Punkt kann ich jetzt denn?
Das 3.
Ja. Jawohl.
Die uns können begleiten hier im Kantonalen. Aber es sind eigentlich alle. Sehr grosser Stand, ja. Und hier ist es ein bisschen eng, glaube ich, jetzt im kantonalen noch. Ja. Das ist schon gut.
Alright, so quick summary at the end. The 25mm black powder with the 1833 pistol, 51 points. Not great, not terrible, but clearly I was going to shoot in the high 90s. It's a pistol made for minute of horse at 15 meters, but it's still perfectly capable to hit a rider at 25, even 50 meters. So it performed as expected. I was going for style. Unfortunately, after those first 4 shots, there was a competition next door that had just stopped, and all elderly gentlemen came rushing over with all sorts of questions and how it works and what's the history behind it and can anyone get these for free? And that I gave up filming. There was no use. Only when I was editing did I realise that there were only 9 holes in the target. So I can't remember whether I actually shot 9 times or whether I shot 10 and missed. Anyway, that's the result. Next, X51 bis, 2.2 carbine at 50 meters, 92 points. It's fine. Functions flawlessly. The barleycorn is actually exactly the same size as the black at 50 meters, which is convenient if it's actually sighted in properly. I did need to adjust a little bit, which made it actually difficult because I couldn't really see black on black whether I was always aiming in the same place. So 92 was great. Interestingly, they are reproduction magazines that I'm using. There is a company in the US that makes them. I can't remember who it is. I'll put it in the comments. They make 5-round magazines. They work fine. In mine, I did have to disable the magazine safety, which are horrible anyway, for it to function. And I needed to just adjust the feed lips and the elevator so that the cartridges would present at the right angle. They were a little bit too flat, straight from the factory, so I just needed them to poke up a little bit. And next, the MR92 Revolver. That was 85 points. It was okay. I know I've done better, but I did multiple strings of 10, and that was the best I could do on that day. Ammo was Fiocchi. That went off fine. I know there's been, over the years, some problems with the reliability of the ignition, but I had no problem with the box. And finishing off the Mass 44 at 200 meters, I got 92 points, which at the beginning I was a little bit disappointed with, until I actually realized that it's a 100-meter target at 200 meters. So the black zone, the bull, is tiny. I only realized when I was aiming, there's nothing I could do anyway, it's just the way the range is set up. So you've got a very tiny full stop sized bull that you've got to place consistently on the very broad front sight of the rifle. So I think I did placed it relatively consistently. The rifle actually shoots a little bit left, so I need to compensate on that. So there we go, those are the results. So thank you very much to Thomas and Xavier for organising the competition once again. Let's see what new categories there will be next year, maybe different ones or supplemental ones. Don't forget to check out their channels. It's always great to learn a language through the medium of a subject that interests you. And as for the rest of you, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support, whatever channel you wish to follow us on. And shall see you very soon next time. Bye.